Good morning, guys. Getting a late start to the video this morning, and I've got a little one snoozing on me. But I'm up, I'm showered. For whatever reason, we did not go to church this morning. A lot of times, Sunday mornings, we do go to church, as I've mentioned before, but I'm guessing it's because I got in kind of late last night that we didn't end up going. So Christina's headed off to the grocery store. I've been sitting around here, let's call it rediscovering the past. Late last night, after I put Ellis to bed, let's just say I stumbled onto some very old videos. Some videos from just a few months after I started my first YouTube channel. Stuff that's all private, it's all hidden, it's stuff that, archived videos from other channels. Things I didn't really want to remember. I went down a very, very dark path there last night. But the sort of good thing about that is it did take me back to a better place this morning, because I had completely forgotten. Whenever I had my old This Week in Linux channel, I had a second channel called Twill Talks, where I actually did this kind of thing. It wasn't daily vlogs, but it was semi-regular vlogs, talking about daily life, talking about tech. I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description to it if you guys are interested in seeing just the very, very old, wow, look, Jordan was really overweight and sitting in his basement talking about his family and his life and tech and stuff. It's cringeworthy, but it was also a lot of fun. And the funny thing is, looking back at these videos in a few years, it's probably going to be kind of cringeworthy too. So there you go. In other news though, I think we're going to be heading out here in a little while. Once Christina gets back from the store, we're going to go into Lexington. She's going to be getting rid of all of her maternity clothes. She's going to take them to a consignment store. Going to run to a couple of other shops there. Take you guys along, maybe have a little fun. I finally got Ellis to lay down in the bassinet there, and he's been napping for a little bit. All good there. And I've had several comments about my proposed schedule for the main channel, so I thought I would talk about it a little bit here. You guys can let me know what you think about it, I guess. So here's just a very quick look at the preliminary, my first thoughts kind of thing for a schedule. Monday, I'm going to be doing a device review of some form or fashion. Basically, instead of doing the normal device reviews that I would do, I will instead do what I'm calling Love It or Hate It, where I'll talk about a few things I love about a device, a few things I really don't like about a device, kind of in the same vein as the top 3 things I hate about the Galaxy S7 Edge, because that video did so ridiculously well, even though there were a lot of haters in the comments. Tuesday, because the HTC Vive is coming on Monday, Tuesday is going to start Virtual Reality Tuesdays. Yes, there's a lot of silly puns and word mashups in this. I get that. So something virtual reality related, either from the Vive or from the Oculus DK2 that I've got, showing off a game, showing off something new to do with an update maybe, or virtual desktops, or anything like that. Wednesdays, DIY Wednesdays, some sort of a tutorial, using a product or a device in a new way. I've got a half dozen of those in mind already. Then Thursdays, Miscellers days. That's horrible. Miscellaneous things though, like accessory reviews, headphones, speakers, batteries, random one-off things, like this little thing for example. That's a random one-off accessory. I've had a couple of people come to me and say, make sure if you do some sort of a new schedule, you leave in all these random off-the-wall products you keep finding. And then Friday and Saturday, we go back to Fly Day Fridays, so of course we'd have more quadcopter related things. And if I don't have a new toy quadcopter coming in all the time, I can go and take the Phantom 3 out and fly it, or get some sample footage from one of the toy quadcopters or anything like that. And then we wrap up the week with Saturday doing That's What I Like, the weekly news video that I do that I love so much. So that's just sort of a rough draft. Definitely not something I'm going to be able to do this week because I don't have the videos done yet. I have a Monday and a Thursday video already. It's not a love it or a hate it kind of thing, but the one for Monday is basically it's an update to the Huawei Watch. I told you guys about it the other day. Thursday is going to be the big battery that I got from Anker, and then starting for next week, and maybe the rest of the videos for this week, if I can come up with some of them, I'll start incorporating ideas about the schedule. I think if I can get a little bit of time today, I'm going to try to make a quick video about the Galaxy S7. Not anything definitive, not anything more than just asking the question. I have Straight Talk on my Galaxy S7, and I've had nothing but problems lately. Meaning anytime I go on 4G, anytime I'm away from Wi-Fi, all the Google stuff stops working right. Meaning I can't use Google Now, I can't use speech to text, my Gmail gets delayed, my Google Hangouts messages going out get delayed. I tried to send a picture to Christina yesterday from the soccer game, and it took like 20 minutes for that picture to go through when I did it with the iPhone, and it took maybe 2 seconds. The Play Store doesn't work. I mean, there's just basically anything Google related stops working. So I must have something wrong. I've checked the APN settings time and again. I've tried a bunch of different ones and it does not fix it. So I'm going to turn that into a video for the main channel and just basically ask the question, is anyone else having this problem? And I may try to, obviously I need to reach out to Straight Talk and see if there's something they can do to help. Because I've tried it on other devices and it doesn't seem to be having a problem on any other device but the S7. I don't have enough devices to test with. Anyway. And hey, Christina has made it back and she brought Jimmy John's. I probably ought to go help her empty the car. Hello, welcome back. All of the things. I see a bag full of baby food. Some little man's gonna be excited. Maybe.
He's getting peas and sweet potatoes.
Oh, buddy.
And I bought a couple little things of apples.
Sure, he'll just totally hate all that.
Oh, I'm sure. This is probably going to be his favorite. But I'm hoping he likes the peas and the sweet potatoes.
Duncan was really big on all the orange things when he was little.
Yeah.
Duncan, that sandwich is as big as your head. It's as big as your arm. Look at that. Don't drop it.
And the bigger his forearm.
Yeah.
It's bigger than my
And
head.
he's gonna eat all of that sandwich. And some little bugger woke up. Hi, welcome back. He's just in such a good mood. He had a good long nap. Feeling happy. Yay, sandwiches. And Christina was just telling me she bought me weird chips. I haven't had weird chips in a little while. Smart Food Popcorn Spicy Jalapeno Ranch. Oh, and he's so excited. It's the most exciting ever.
It's time.
It is time for foods. You hungry? Always hungry. Mommy's got food for you. Not on the bib. That's a face. What do you think about that? So wait a minute, it's something that has flavor. Uh-oh, that's a smile. Before long, there's gonna be a lot of screaming and give it to me now.
Open.
She'd rather just smile at you. Is that tasty?
Like it?
It's messy.
Eat it.
Munch it up. You gotta munch it and swallow it. Oh, he's gonna lose it. He's too happy.
Hey.
I need to get this in there too. She's making faces. Yum, yum, yum. Is that tasty? He's good with this. Best thing ever? Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's coming back out. He's too happy. Can't even keep it in.
Sweet potatoes. One of brothers. This was one of Duncan's favorites. Yeah, sweet potatoes and carrots and squash. Yeah,
Anything that was orange, Duncan was a fan.
yellow and
We
orange.
say as he's eating something that's orange. Got him all dressed up. He's had his lunch. He's good to go. Like a little man.
You standing? Yeah, I'm a big boy.
You gotta jump.
Boing.
Don't want to bounce too much. He just ate.
Boing.
Oh, she got you. Well, we're on the road. We're in Lexington. The whole purpose of our trip was Christina had a bunch of maternity clothes and there will be no more maternitizing. So she was going to try to get rid of them at a consignment shop and try not to have lost all of the monies. And unfortunately, it's too late in the day on Sunday. They're not doing it anymore. There was way too long of a wait. So we're going to try to find something else to do to have a little bit of fun. So it's not just a completely wasted trip. You have suggestions?
Target.
Target,
Best Buy.
Target and Best Buy. I was looking on Best Buy's website and they have a pair of headphones that I'm super interested. Just because I've got $15 I have to spend at Best Buy before my birthday. By the way, my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks.
And he doesn't want anything.
I don't want anything. I have too many things. Duncan wants to go to Sky Zone, but we're not doing that today. I'm still hurting from the last time we went to Sky Zone. So stop number one for me is Best Buy. All right, first store visited. Unfortunately, they didn't have the headphones that I was looking for, but picked up a couple of things anyway. Duncan's tablet died on the way here, and we did not have a lightning cable in this car, so I went ahead and picked up a really, really cheap lightning cable. And they had these weird little boogie boards. I used one of these a long time ago. This is a teeny tiny one, and I had a coupon, so might as well. And now we're moving on to Target. And by the way, the little boogie board thing was a success. Duncan liked it a lot. And when we get back to the car, we can always charge his tablet, which is good. And of course, we can't go to Target without getting popcorn and a drink. Duncan's getting his way. He's happy about it. Popcorn and a sleeping baby. So, headphones for $5. I'm curious just how terrible they would be. Time to try on some pants. Not bad. It's really, really warm outside, so these would be very comfortable right now. Okay, the sky looks really ominous and gross over there. Really nice and pretty over here, but yuck. Just yuck over here. And away we go. Everybody's in the car. We're avoiding the rain. Hasn't yet started yet. Christina's in the back because it's Ellis's bottle time. And so it was either feed him now or stop and sit in the parking lot for 20 minutes while he eats. We'll feed him now. I missed it. Duncan just hit a shot from way back there. Nope. He'll never do it. He'll never do it again. We got Ellis up here with us too. Ellis is hanging out in his little stroller. He loves that thing. It's super soft and appears to be really comfy for him. You like it in there? It's not bad.
Plus, I just made
Make the shot.
I made another one. Man.
No, you didn't.
Well, it's
Think
2
you're
to 0.
lying.
It's 2-0.
You did make it. Or did it go in?
It went in.
It did.
It's 4-0.
And it is time for the foods. Ooh. It's a cheesy thing.
Lobster.
Lobster and cheesy things. And bread. But look at him. Oh, he's so excited. He's staring at that food like it's his. Wow, it's like 3 hours later. Yeah. I was upstairs with Duncan earlier after dinner, and I put the camera down on his bed. I was laying down actually taking basketball shots from his bed, and whenever I got up to put him in the shower, I apparently dropped the camera on the bed and forgot it there. So when he went to bed at 9-something, he was like, "Daddy, your camera's in my bed." Oops, so I hadn't been filming any of this. That's okay. Ellis has been up and down, back and forth. He's mostly been in a pretty good mood, but there have been the occasional... Yeah, most of the time it's just been hungry, and we're dealing with that the best we can. He wants to eat a lot. In other good news, Christina and I took a minute. We took just a minute, and now this corner of the room is empty. This is not enough space for VR, but it's a start. So next up, I'll empty this thing out and get it moved out of here, get the chair out of here and put it somewhere. For the time being, I'll probably just push the chair over that way for VR stuff, and at some point I have to figure out a way to move this desk over that way. Because basically once I move the desk, even though I'm not going to have a huge amount of space because of the treadmill desk, I am still going to have this area that I can use for playing. And actually, even though it doesn't look like a huge space, I think it's technically about 8 foot by 8 foot from right here at the edge of the treadmill desk to the wall, and from this wall over to where that will be. Again, assuming I get this desk moved out of the way, because without that, it's going to be like 6 foot by 8 foot, which is still technically enough space. I would just have to find the places to mount the cameras, and I'm thinking I could probably mount one of them up there, like mount it onto that somehow, and maybe, I don't know, I'll figure it out. At this point, it's just a matter of actually getting the VR headset here, which I think it's going to be here tomorrow, which is awesome, and getting it all set up and ready to go. He's decided that face down is the way down. While we've been sitting here, we've been talking about stuff, and I just at random noticed my middle finger is weird. And I can't really show it to you on camera, but if you look at your middle finger, the nail probably goes like curved like this, but mine does not do that. It goes like this, which means at some point in the past I've probably smashed my finger very hard, like closed it in a door or something, but it's like perfectly flat, straight across. I don't know. And she's been asking to feel it again. She apparently likes it.
It's weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
It feels funny. It feels like...
It's hard to describe.
It's weird.
I don't know. It's my weird talent, we'll call it that. She's getting slap happy because it's late.
Oh, I'm tired.
Time for bed.
Uh-oh. I fell.
Now she's stuck forever.
Take the baby.
No.
Please.
And this is just a for reference kind of thing. She was sitting up just a little bit ago and she's just kind of sliding down and he's sliding right across with her. He says, "You can't go. You cannot leave." She's not allowed to go to bed. He's like a little inchworm.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he's waking up.
No. And it's bottle time. It is 11:50. I put Ellis to bed a while back. It's probably been 11:15 or earlier when I put him to bed. Because after I gave him his bottle, after Christine went to bed, he just he fought with me for a couple of minutes there. Like, he really wants to stand up, but I got him burped, I got him calmed down, I got him snuggled up, and he just immediately passed out. Like, within a minute, he was out. So I sat here and I held him for a few minutes and let him just completely zonk out. Got him upstairs, got him in bed. And I've just been kind of cleaning up, moving things around, trying to figure out what to do next, getting all of my bank account books in order. So all the little things that I bought earlier, I say because they're just like over there. I had to put all of those into the spreadsheet, and I actually bought a pair of headphones. I mentioned them to you guys earlier, but I didn't actually go into anything about them. They're the Sennheiser. These are actually very, very old headphones, but Best Buy was still selling them, and the retail price on them was like $180 originally, but that's been like 5 years ago. So they were originally $180, they're now down to $80, and they're still supposed to be amazing headphones. I've seen a lot of YouTubers using them, a lot of people recommending them. It's the Sennheiser HD558. I have a pair of Sennheiser headphones somewhere. I think they're actually in one of the drawers over here. And they were excellent headphones for the time, just very flat, not really any bass or anything to them. Nothing special, but I think I paid 15 or 20 bucks for them many, many years ago, and I'll probably sell them in the yard sale because they just had a ridiculously long cable and they were kind of unwieldy as a result. Anyway, I'm going off on weird tangents here. I'm going to see what else I can get done tonight, what I can get moved around, moved out. I'm trying to get this table behind me cleared off so I can actually get back to making videos, because with all of the shuffling around and getting stuff ready for the yard sale, that table became completely jam-packed full of things. And actually, in moving things around, I made a video a few months ago about a microphone, Tonor microphone, Transshine microphone. It's an XLR microphone, and it was mediocre at best, a cheap microphone though. But it came with a shock mount, and I realized tonight that the shock mount actually fits on my Audio-Technica microphone. So as you can see there, I stuck it on the Audio-Technica mic, so now if I'm going to be using the Audio-Technica mic and typing at the same time, I may be able to do that without actually having it do any sort of banging noises or anything on the mic, so that's cool. And you know what? I've been going on for entirely too long, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up and get back to work. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and the family. We'll see you again tomorrow.